Did you get your preparation on the board? It was like a King's Indian.
No, it was a very, very unorthodox position, and I think after move 6, which happens really rare, I don't think you can make 6 moves and get a position which I've never seen before, but somehow we got that. So after 6 moves, I saw the position probably for the first time ever. So I had to.
By some strange coincidence, there's a game of Tom Bottema in the database with this position.
That's what Magnus is following. Okay, that explains a lot. But basically, I was very happy with the opening, and okay, at some point we got a position which is clear that objectively white is better, and I have to choose a direction of play.
But it's very hard to play for a win, it seemed.
For who? For you? No. I mean, before I played the c5 move, I mean, I could try to go long castle or try to go short castle, or well, basically, game was just about to start, and I started thinking, and nothing seemed clear, and I saw an interesting pawn push, which was a little bit original, at least in this position. And I was sure that I should be better this way, and after he thought for like 20 minutes, I was getting very optimistic. But he replied very well. He made 2 stroke moves, and after that, there was nothing clear that was leading to advantage. And as he rightly pointed out, I just exchanged all the pieces.
Yeah. And did you analyze after the game?
We briefly discussed, and after the game I reminded him that he was right yesterday, that if I don't see advantage, I'll just making a draw. But well, we discussed a little bit, some moments. Basically, we agreed that after c5 and his knight f takes e5, there is nothing special in the position. And we discussed the one other option that I had, which was, I think, to take on c5 first. And we agreed that probably black is fine there, and I like black position there more than white. So finally, yeah, it was not too much to talk about, unfortunately.
Okay, but it's an okay result to start with, yeah?
The result is always okay, you know, when you play at the top tournament, draw is the most usual result, but it's mostly how the game goes that counts.
Okay, now let's talk about last year. You improved a lot from my perspective. How do you look at it yourself?
From your perspective, from perspective of the rating list, I improved a lot.
Yeah. And what people tell me about your play.
Yeah, but of course, you know, a lot of challenges are ahead, and a lot of things to be captured. Like, it would be good to win a tournament at some point, and you know, I had a good year, of course, and I had many good results. And I'm glad it happened, because before last year I had a couple of years where I was more or less stuck at the same level, at least the same rating.
But in a way, did you change your style? Are you more aggressive than you used to be? Do you take more risks?
I think I'm the same coward, but just playing a little better. But okay,
no, but okay,
of course not. I mean, you know, it's difficult to say you take risks. First of all, I became probably more practical in the opening, and I used to waste a lot of time at home, and now I'm trying to be more efficient. And yeah, of course, when you win some games, you get more confidence and you are able to play more risky. But generally, I think my style didn't change very much.
Okay, but you worked with a new coach, Vladimir Tukmakov. How did he influence your style, your game?
Of course, it was very interesting. It is an interesting experience still, and he is a very experienced player. He was, you know, he met and knew quite well people like Fischer, because I think his best tournament and Fischer's best tournament was the same tournament.
1970, yes.
Yeah, somewhere.
But he was beaten by Fischer.
Argentina, right? Yeah, everyone was beaten by Fischer, but at least he was second, so he thought that it counted like a victory back then. And okay, he met people like that. He, you know, he knew people like Korshno, and that means that he saw all kinds of chess players, and in modern chess players you see a lot of past players, a lot of straights. So he has a lot of experience, and he does his best to help me, and I hope it will be enough to make a difference.
And does he influence you on non-chess matters? I mean, the guy looks still very fit at his age. Fit,
yes,
shape.
Yes, he is really fit, and it's not easy sometimes to keep up with him while walking. But I'm managing, and yeah, of course, it's good to see. Not when it's especially better not when a person tells you you should work out, but when you see when you see a live example of what happens when you do. So that's more better than words, and of course that helps. But I don't think that I became a fitness monster in the last year anyway. Okay. But at least I can keep up at the walks with my coach. That's a good thing already.
Okay. My final question, how was your preparation for the tournament? Are you satisfied with that?
Yeah, to have a serious training session is difficult because this year the tournament starts very early. Normally it's somewhere around 15th, at least that was my feeling, and that makes you have a couple of weeks. And now just after the new year there was like a week left, so I didn't do all that much, but on the other hand, it could very well be that preparing less means a good result.
Okay, Anish, thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any questions from you guys?
Anish, did you feel provoked about Magnus's remark from yesterday, or any pressure?
Well, I very much like when a chess player, top chess player, is saying something interesting, not like, yeah, you know, I play game after game, I'll do my best, well, you know, blah, 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 etc. And whenever somebody says something interesting, whether it's about me or about someone else, I very much appreciate it, and it's always a lot of fun. And okay, you know, not like I started to cry when I read it, but it's, I mean, I'm very happy, and I hope he will say more, and I also hope at some point he will tell the Norwegian television what I should do to improve, and what should I do to become a better player. That will be really great.
Kaya?
Well, obviously, he's never beaten you in classical chess. You must have a remark back to him.
Well, I already said to the other channel that although they asked the question a little differently, so it worked out. I think they asked me like, how are you going to get back? And then I replied that I've beaten him once and he hasn't beaten me yet, so how he's going to reply back. But of course, I mean, you know, I could try to do, but it's like a little puppy trying to bite a big lion. You know, the guy, you know, his achievement speaks for himself, so I'm not going to criticize him. But of course, I'm very happy that that I have him under control.
Yeah.
You are living in the Netherlands and Tukmakov is Ukrainian. So how does your cooperation actually work? Joint training sessions for a week every now and then, or over the internet?
Yeah, in the modern age, it's not a big difference where you live. He's flying to Holland. We have a lot of training sessions in the Papendal. It's a nice area, which is Olympic base of Holland. So. And it's surprisingly good. You know, there's a lot of place and opportunity to do some physical activity. There's a good hotel, and other than that, of course, we keep in touch via internet.
Anybody else? Okay, Anish, thank you and good luck.
Okay.